Now, you love a nice pirate, don't you? I'm disappointed because Johnny Depp's been offered £32 million to do another Pirates of the Caribbean. And he's not even a proper pirate, is he, if you think about it? There's no, like, aha, there's no wooden leg, there's no parrot, there's no hook, there's no eye patch, nothing. You know, they could have got Gabrielle to do it. She could have sung Out of Reach at the same time. Would have been good. Anyway, 32 million quid, eh?
Well, ahoy there, Patman, you lily-livered landlubber. 'Twas bad enough for old Captain Ogwash to stomach Johnny Boy Depp playing his Jack Sprat character. He be more resembling a gay highwayman than a bona fide scurvy sea dog. Seems now them spendthrift Hollywood varmints gonna be handing the blackguard 32 million squid in Disney dollars for a fourth Pirates of the Caribbean movie. You'd be thinking for that many doubloons, he'd saw off one of his legs and poke out his left eye with his newly fitted hook for an hand. Least then he'd look like a proper pirate, me hearties.
Wayne Rooney scored a couple of goals. You may have seen him in the international against Kazakhstan on Saturday. He did okay, didn't he? But his temperament, apparently, according to the Belarus boys, who are playing England on Wednesday, is the weakest link in the England side. Now, I'm pretty sure, I don't want to plug the weakest link, but I'm pretty sure it's on the telly right now as we speak. But that's all right, you're listening to the radio and you can't get near a telly, so that's fine. I digress. If Wayne Rooney is the weakest link in the England side, he's going to have a chat with Fabio Capello about that, because that's just not fair.
Hey boss, have you seen this here in the paper? Can't say I'm happy about this lot from Belarus saying that because of my suspect temperament that I'm the weakest link in the England squad. What are they talking about? I've scored 3 goals in the last 2 international matches.
Now don't you worry about it, young Wenio. There's just try to get inside of your newly shaven head before the big match.
Oh, well that's okay then, Mr. Capello. Because if I thought they were having a go, I was going to kick the legs out from under them all, then stick 2 fingers up at the ref for good measure as he sent us off. That'd show him.
Oh, mamma mia, Ronio.
The news is next.
And Coldplay have taken home 2 trophies from the Q Awards this afternoon. They were named the Best Act in the World and got Best Album for Viva La Vida.
And classic song at the Q Awards went to...
Meatloaf.
Bad Out of Hell.
Great song.
Rock and roll heavyweight guy, isn't he?
He is, very much so.
But he didn't write the record.
Didn't he?
No, he didn't write any of that album. Jim Steinman.
Meatloaf was the first tape I ever bought.
Tape.
A cassette tape. Yeah. Tape, cassette, whatever.
That's cool. That's great. Everyone remembers their first record, but you remember your first cassette. I have a little reveal here on the whole Meatloaf winning the Q Awards. He's a bit disappointed because he never got the money, as you know, because he didn't really write it. He nearly went bankrupt once.
Yeah, there was a big thing about that, wasn't there?
Yeah.
He lost a lot of money.
Absolutely, but he promises to come back bigger and better than ever now that he's won this award for Bad Out of Hell.
Still getting credit for my very first album, though it's written by a guy called Jim. Though it bought me lots of pies over 30 years ago, all the royalties went to him. I spent the next 3 decades eating donuts and pasties, trying to write a song as good as them. I weighed 42 stone, did a duet with Cher, but it only got to number 5. Not like Bad Out of Hell when it bought me a lot of pies. And when the night was over, all the pastries I'd eaten were gone, gone, gone. Like a bat out of hell, I get up when the morning comes. Run down the local pie shop, staring through the window where the sun was shining through. Then for my dinner outside the gates of the baker's, I'd come crawling on back to you.
Now, yesterday we had a little skit on Meatloaf because he won a Q Award. Well, I've got one better for you today. I've Coldplay for you, okay?
I've lost count of all the gongs, such as Q Awards for my miserable songs, but not sure if they are worth a lot, with winners like Adamant who've lost the plot, singing Queen songs in Meatloaf's crazy speech, and Glenn Campbell sat and picked his teeth. Tom Jones scared of his namesake Grace in case she slapped him across the face, singing Q Awards. You are bizarre. Going home to my strange actress wife, Moses and Apple and a vegetarian
stuffy stepping stone. You may have seen that Victoria and David have now launched the Eckham Signature fragrance. It was launched over the weekend. Well, I guess it all makes sense. Scents? You know, perfume. Scent? I'm not even going to explain it. The good thing about it is that we have an exclusive play of the advert to promote the new David and Victoria fragrance. I think you'll be impressed when you hear this.
We take perspiration from the socks of a soccer legend. Baked in Los Angeles sunshine for 90 minutes. Fused with just enough spice to recreate the finest curry houses of Essex. Finally, we blend with 2 liters of ethanol. I give you Beckham, the new fragrance for those who want to smell like the sweaty English footballer and the skinny tabloid totty wife.
Andy Murray has done all right. He's won, again, the Madrid Masters. He's a little upset at being compared to Tim Henman and Greg Rosetsky. He's actually won more major titles than they've won in a lot less time. So Andy is, a little bit miserable at times.
Hello, it's me, Andy Murray. Glory me after victory in the Madrid Masters. I'm getting fed up with all this winning all the time. Not as fed up as being compared to Tim Henman, mind you. I mean, Timbo's a nice guy, but he had trouble even winning a raffle during his tennis career. As for comparing us to Greg Rosetsky, mind you, that's a little more close to the mark. When me and Greg used to win a match, we'd instantly become British. As soon as we'd lose, mind you, you'd pack us back off to Canada and Scotland respectively. I can't take much more of this. Where's the nearest tall building? I'm gonna fling myself off.
Oh, he's a happy soul, isn't he?